Give me a man with no Instagram or TikTok or a very poorly run one.
You sure about that?
Because the flashiest ones online that look like they have all the motion, always in designer, those are always the brokest ones in real life. Run.
I'd like to make some seed money. Hello? I'd like to pedal my puddle, ma'am.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to work because for years at this point, women have been saying that men don't have social media are weird. Men that don't have social media are sus. Men that do not have social media and that are active on social media are hiding something. So now all of a sudden you want a man with no social media. No. See, this isn't how this works. You've been going after the men with all the big flashy social media. You've been going out with the men who've been paying for followers and paying for subscribers, and they get those third world country dudes to log into 50 different accounts and to like all their posts. That's the men you've been going after. So you don't get to change up now and ask for the men that haven't had social media. That's not how this works. You can take your clown makeup, and your clown makeup, and go find your guy that posts on social media. You're going to have a good time.
If you are a pretty girl and not using your pretty privilege to make you literally millions of dollars, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Because I just watched this girl blow up on TikTok, 2.8 million followers in a month.
Can you bless me with something?
Oh, gosh.
Money-wise. Please.
Can you suck it?
What?
And you know what she did? Like, sugar on my tongue. Your body is so sweet in front of a fridge.
I hate you.
And it's just because she's pretty. Like, she's pretty, and a lot of the world is ruled by men's lust. And actually, I would say don't start an OF, but use everything that life is rigged by to your advantage. You know what life is rigged by? Pretty people have a lot more opportunity. And if you're a pretty girl and you're not actually using it to make you like a huge influencer or some type of personal brand or some type of business, like, gosh, you are you're so lucky to be pretty because the world is rigged in your favor. So fucking use it.
FBI, open up!
See, I hate to burst your bubble here, but getting millions of views on a TikTok isn't making you millions of dollars. You're making like a couple hundred off of 1 million views on TikTok. That's it. The only way you can actually make good money on TikTok, like tens of thousands of dollars, is by doing the TikTok shop, by selling stuff, and by doing brand deals. That's how people make money. But a lot of companies do not do brand deals with online whores. That's kind of the thing. Okay, so if you have an online presence where you're showing your cleavage, you're snapping pictures of like upskirts and you're posting them and stuff, yeah, that gets a lot of views, but that doesn't get you a lot of money. Actually, a lot of times that will just do anything but push these advertisers away from you because they can't advertise on your page. It's just not that's not how you make money on TikTok. What a good idea these women are thinking about, just selling themselves. Yeah, hey, just sell yourself and just become a dude is perfectly fine. Just become an online you can sell yourself, and then everything will be easy. Everything will be great. No. What happens when the money runs out? What happens when your looks aren't good enough? What happens when your body starts to sag and all the guys that thought you're hot moved on? Then what? Then you become washed up. I'm a has-been, and you really have nowhere to go after that. Okay, all your TikToks were dancing with, low-cut shirts. Now what are you going to do? Start a podcast? It doesn't work that way. Okay, it just does not work that way. If it did work that way, a lot of these pretty women that you're saying wouldn't be begging random men online for cash, putting their Cash App in their bio saying, "Can you bless me with a little cash? Can you bless my Cash App?" Go bless yourself.
What'd you say?
There's nothing I hate more than when you tell a guy you're having like a bad fucking day and the most they can give you is like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I wish I could hug you right now. I wish I could fucking." You want to give me a hug? You think that?
B505. What beanstalk you bought from?
Lady, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. You're lucky that any guy is talking to you at all. Okay? You're lucky that any man is going to spend any amount of his day to even text you back. Okay, but I'll give you one better. I don't wish I could give you a hug. I wish I could slap you across the face.
Yeah. What's my most traumatic experience? I don't know, but I know what yours is.
Someone tell me why the men are so weird, because how the fuck are we confirming tonight, an hour ago, I was still at work an hour ago. We made this plan 2 days ago. I told you what time I get off of work. We made a plan. I confirmed the plan an hour and a half ago. How the f are you not responding now? How the f are you not responding now? Like, bro. Why the f do people do that shit? And I already know. I fell asleep. Okay.
Heard you watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I mean, what's really bizarre is the fact you get no bitches.
Maybe it's the men you're choosing. And you know, I say this a lot, but whenever there's a woman that looks like this, let me go back to her. Yeah, you know, you see someone that looks like this, you know the types of men that she's meeting on these dating apps, which I'm assuming she's using a dating app. I don't know where else she'd be meeting men, but this is a common thing. And yes, these men are going to have other options, and you are a fail-safe. You're a second thought, third thought. You're the one that they will turn to whenever all the other ones kind of fall through. You know, he had you lined up. Unfortunately, you didn't make the cut. Okay, he ghosted you. He found someone better, found someone hotter, found someone younger. You know the drill. I mean, it's the same. It's the same thing over and over again. And I was reading through these comments, and a guy said that exactly what I'm saying. A guy said that, you know, if this was a gentleman, if this was an actual gentleman, then he wouldn't have ghosted you. He actually would have texted you back. He probably would have texted you a couple times. He probably wanted to FaceTime you. He probably would have came and picked you up after work. But see, women don't like that anymore. That gives women the ick. Whenever you text too much, it gives them the ick. Whenever you try to do too much, it gives them the ick. Oh, you'll pick me up from work? Nah, date's off. That's how these women think. So you're getting what you asked for is what's happening. You're getting what you've always asked for, and men are doing what women respond to. That's what these men are doing. The only person you can really blame is yourself. But, you know, you can stop all this. You can never encounter this issue again if you date the right type of man. But I highly doubt you're going to do that.
If you're a single man and you're looking for a girlfriend, not a date, a girlfriend. I came up with the best idea today when I was shopping at the Hobby Lobby on the lunch break.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Because that's where all the single women are. I mean, that's where all the women are. But if you go to Hobby Lobby, not during the week on a lunch break, those women are busy and we can't talk to you. But let me tell you something. You go on a Saturday, 9, 10, you go after 5:30ish during the week. Listen, go to the Christmas section. Walk around and look a little confused. Don't be just staring at women. We're going to know what you're doing. But if you are in the Christmas section, you're in the decorations and you're looking just like a little overwhelmed, we're going to see you. Us single women, we see you because you don't belong here. So a lot of us would go up to you and say, hey, are you confused? Are you lost? Do you need help with something?
What? No.
This is the same. Look, lady, you're an idiot. You know, just because you're wearing glasses doesn't mean you're not a f***ing moron. And here's the thing. Men aren't going to be going up in a Hobby Lobby looking for women. It's not going to happen. And if men are going to be going in a Hobby Lobby, they're definitely not going to be getting approached because these men are not the types of men women approach. I mean, let's just be completely honest here. There's no amount of looking confused at a damn Christmas wreath that's going to have a woman walk up to a man that she doesn't know that could potentially be an attacker. I mean, you're the one who said you'd rather go and fuck a bear in the woods than, you know, talk to a man. That's what you said. I didn't say that. You said that, bitch. I didn't say that shit. You said that. So, you know, men have taken the hint. They've realized, like, hey, it is what it is. I'm going to live my own life. Men aren't looking for girlfriends, and women aren't looking for boyfriends. Boyfriends are embarrassing, okay? Every woman read that Vogue article. I mean, that's exactly what they said. Women are embarrassed by boyfriends now, so I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen for you.
And this is your time to shine, and you're going to say, I'm trying to decorate my house for Christmas, maybe for the first time, whatever. I need some ideas, or I'm not sure what I want to do. Do you have any suggestions? Okay, you have to ask the question. Men are afraid of questions. Ask the question. Listen, if you play your cards right and you have the right vibe.
And I mean it. She's a low IQ person.
Men aren't afraid of questions. This is so stupid now. Now men are afraid of questions. First we're insecure. Then we're afraid of commitment. Now it's questions scare us. I have a better idea. How about women just stop being pathetic pieces of shit? Women can stop bitching all the time, women can stop being insufferable, because that's the main problem. Men aren't going into Hobby Lobby, and they're not going into Hobby Lobby because Hobby Lobby isn't a cool place to go into. I mean, I've only been in there a few times, but men don't go in there because women are in there, and they avoid women because they don't want to be around them. That's the whole issue here. The same thing with Target. Men do not go out of their way to go to Target. Target for a man is like, okay, well, maybe he's in, Dick's Sporting Goods, and Target is right next to it in the thing, and he needs to get like a bar of soap because they didn't have it at Dick's. So he had to go get a bar of soap in there, and he'll pop in there and get a bar of soap. That's it. Men aren't going to do this. Unfortunately for you. I know you're really lonely, and I know all your friends are lonely, and that's your thing. You go into Hobby Lobby and you look for things to keep you busy, the sewing and the drawing and stuff, to occupy your mind. I get it. That's what lonely women do. They occupy their mind. This isn't going to work. This isn't going to work for you. And it's not going to work for men either. I mean, this is just dumb talking about it. It's not going to work for anyone.
Here are 4 reasons why you should date me. Number 1, I'm cute. Number 2, I'll always give you forehead kisses. Number 3, I always want a sweet tweet. And finally, number 4, I'll do anything you tell me to.
It's time to stop! It's time to stop, okay?
Yeah, I would rather swallow the business end of a boomstick than be involved with anyone that acts this way. I'm sure this is just jokes, I'm sure she's being satirical here, and she doesn't really act like this in real life, but this is embarrassing. Okay, you're doing it for views, you're doing it for likes. This is embarrassing. No guy is going to want to be around this.
How do people do it? How do you meet your significant other? I got a dating app, and this is like the worst thing ever. I waited years to get off the wait list on this stupid app, and now I'm paying money, and it's such a weird, bad concept app. I also never leave my house besides for the gym. I'm screwed.
This is amazing. This is like the most money a guy could make, is just create some sort of hope for a woman to meet their husband or their boyfriend or something. Create something for these women that they can pay that'll give them hope that, can meet like men. It can either be an online dating app, sure. Just go into ChatGPT and say, hey, write me an online dating app that's kind of like, Tinder, but better. And then just have AI do it. Or you could do the blind dating things where people show up and it's like a dating thing, and the women and the speed dating. Women love that stuff. Men don't go to them, but you can always get the money from the women. From what I hear, women get this for free, but not anymore. Women have to pay now, fellas. Women have to pay. So if any of you fellas have ever thought about this, this is a perfect time to, especially now, okay, to get these women for as much money as you can. Just offer them hope. Sell them hope, and you'll drain their pockets.
Can anybody answer this question for me? What is wrong with men?
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
I'll answer it, bitch. What's wrong with men? Nothing's wrong with men. Men have wised up. They're now playing the same games women are playing, and women aren't liking it. That's all it is. It's a hypocrisy, okay? Women are seeing how men are acting. They are disgusted by how men are acting, and men are just saying, well, y'all been acting like this for years, so there you go. Now you know why men aren't asking women to marry them anymore.
Oh, y'all. Y'all know how I post my dates and things like that, right? I've had a few guys unfollow me. I've had a few guys reach out to me in my inbox, and I'm like, oh, are you dating somebody? You got a boyfriend? Like, stuff like that, right? Please explain to me why these men have crushes, right? And I'm gonna speak generally because I know other girls that go through the same thing. These men have crushes on women, but they don't apply pressure. They don't ask a girl on a date. They don't try to pursue her in any way.
Why would a man want to do that though? What's the point? Seriously, why would a man want to pursue a woman for one thing? Why would a man want to waste his time, waste his money? Essentially, that's what men are doing, is they're wasting their time and their money on a woman that doesn't even give a shit about them. That's how it happens 99% of the time. I saw a TikTok earlier where this woman was in the bathroom on a date saying that, oh, she only went out on this date because she wanted sushi and she didn't want to pay for it. Yeah, men see these videos. Men see these videos. Now, I'm not going to put that video in my... I don't put videos that have like trademark music or whatever. It was one of those with the text over it. But men see this stuff, and more men are seeing this stuff every single day. So yeah, you can ask men these questions and they can answer you, but the real answer is right here, the first comment. What's the common denominator? That is a very interesting question. Men have realized that, especially the women she's talking about, women on social media, women that have a lot of men that are trying to get their attention, because attention is currency to women, obviously. Why would a man want to fight for a woman's attention when he can just not? He can just not fight for her attention. A lot of men are realizing that the women that they really want to be around are women that want to be around them. They want to be around women that want to be around them. The worst thing you can be is a guy with a woman that hates him. That's why men aren't getting married anymore, because a lot of wives hate their husbands, let's be completely honest, and they're just waiting to divorce and rob his ass from all of his assets, through the divorce. And men are checking out. Yeah, so sure, they might have crushes on these women. They might look at these women and say, hey, she's pretty or whatever. But when it comes to actually entertaining these women, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen for the women, and it's definitely not going to happen for the men. It's just a waste of time. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of effort. And you are wasting your breath asking these questions. What you really need to do is you need to be asking all your women, your lady friends, how many men have they completely destroyed in the process of them finding themselves?